All right, now we get to do exercise 5. Exercise 5 is interesting because I'm lying about my age in this one. And actually, I'm going to do something in this video. I'm going to show you how I can fix this. And who knows, maybe it'll show up in the book. We'll see. But again, this is just like exercise 4. You're just typing code in. I know it's going to seem repetitive, but if you're new to programming, this is probably slightly difficult. Maybe it's a big challenge for you. If you've been programming this before and you're using my book to learn how to code Python, this might be incredibly irritating, but do it anyways. Trust me, just typing the code in and doing this stuff, you'll start to get this, and this will continue to improve your ability to understand variables. That's what we're trying to do with this one. All right, I'm going to type it in. You'll notice I have a new text editor. My new editor is Vim. Vim is my favorite text editor. It's the one I use the most. I can use just about any text editor, but this is the one that I get my day job done in. And it's just like any other text editor, although it's a little harder to use, and it's more of a programmer's editor. So for me, it's very easy. I'll be able to do a lot quicker on this. For you, just consider it a text editor. You can use Text Wrangler or any text editor you like. Just keep it simple. All right, now I'm going to type this in. And remember, exactly means exactly, so even with the comments. I'm going to pause really quick. I'm going to show you something about this. Read the exercise, and it'll explain this better, but see this right here, this %d? Okay, that's like I'm punching a hole in this string I'm typing. And then what's happening is this modulus operator here, remember, it was math before that modulus did something. This is a totally different use for that symbol. Remember, I told you that programming languages tend to use the same symbols for different things. So now you got a new thing, you got to remember what this is used for. This is the most common use for it. And what this does is it says take the stuff on the right and stick it into the stuff on the left. So pay attention to that. It'll take you a little while to get it, but it should come to you. And then these operations, they mean different things. A D is different from an S. But again, kind of struggle with this, figure out how it works, and then the next exercise or exercises later, you should get it because we repeat it and I explain it better. A part of the reason why I do this is because it's way easier to explain something to you after you've experienced it. All right, I'm going to finish this up. Okay, that's all the variables placed into strings in different ways. Study this, read the book. And this is a demonstration that makes no sense. It's just showing you can do math in these variables that you're punching into strings. All right, very straightforward, pretty easy to do. What you want to do now is go back through and double check you got everything right. Again, line by line from the bottom, from the back of it, from the back of each line, confirm that you typed everything in correctly. Make sure that all the variables have the right names. Now, I'm going to run this. Flip back, Python ex5.py. All right, so all that code is typed in, but notice we didn't use the year. So one thing you can do, you can alter any of these scripts. In fact, you should be going back through them and playing with them and trying to break them and add things and see what happens when you do stuff. Experiment with it. Everyone who learns the code learns the code so they can make a computer do what they want, and computers are constantly broken because of this. So knowing how to break a computer and then fix a computer is really important as a programmer. But also, not being afraid to break code really helps make you a better programmer. Okay, so I'm going to type this in so that I'm going to add a line so that I print my age out. I'm going to correct my age first. So at the time I made this video in 2013, I was 38. So actually the comment was a lie. Most comments are lies. And then he's %d years old. My age. And then we rerun it, and there you go. Very simple. You could do all sorts of things. A really good thing to do, and I think it's in one of the student drills. No, it's not. Well, another one of the things you can do is make it talk about you. If you're a woman, change it to say she's. You're a different age, your different hair color. Change all this stuff to mean you, right? Change it around. One thing, though, is type it in the way I have it here talking about me. A really important thing to get, there's people who type this in and they make it about them right away. And they sort of don't get that the variables are arbitrary. They don't have to be about you. They actually consider it literal, like they're supposed to type my name. If your name is Joe Franklin, they think my name, oh, so I type Joe Franklin, right? But no, you have to take this literally. You type exactly what is on the screen. So the code that's on here in this text is not code to you, the person watching the video, or the person typing the code in. The code are commands, text to the computer. So you type exactly what is there, no different, and then you give it to the computer. So think about that for a little while. Change it to yourself and describing yourself only after you've made it with me. All right. That's the end of exercise 5. See you on the next exercise.